Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. One more Smackdown to go until we get to Fastlane, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view. But tonight, it's all about the legendary Rob Van Dam back in action. We didn't quite get to see RVD in his fullest capacity at Backlash. Tonight, we'll get to see him one-on-one. Also tonight, Apollo Crews will be in one-on-one action against Rowan. We'll see the tag team of the New Day take on the Ascension. Natalya will face Lana one-on-one. No Way Jose and Heath Slater will team up. They'll take on the tag team champions, The Bar. And of course, Cesaro with the gold armband there. One of 3 men to have over 100 wins here in Universe Mode. Sonya Deville will take on Carmella in singles action. Good contest there between 2 of the best women right now on the brand. And a huge tag team handicap match. AJ Styles, Sami Zayn team up. They face their rivals, The Shield, in a handicap match. Big match here tonight. Apollo Crews gets a victory over Rowan. The New Day, they score a win over the Ascension as well. We'll also see Natalya pick up an important victory for herself. And The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, too good for the makeshift team of Heath Slater and No Way Jose. And our next matchup, we will see Carmella pick up the win over Sonya Deville. Now time for our handicap match. Kicking off Smackdown tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in a huge way with AJ Styles, the WWE Champion and now former United States Champion, on his way to the ring. Yes, that's right, AJ Styles losing the United States Championship last week to Bobby Lashley. Unfortunately, that was just the way it goes sometimes. With Roman Reigns getting himself involved, distracting AJ Styles, allowing Bobby Lashley to pick up the victory. And Lashley, well, look, he's not the type of guy that would normally take a bit of assistance, but when it comes to the US title, when it comes to getting Lashley's career started in a big, big way, that's kind of the way you want to go about it. You want to win the US Championship, you take the opportunities when you get them. It means that Lashley gets a pinfall victory over the WWE Champion, and AJ Styles has to reassess and regroup. We know he wants to face Roman Reigns. We know he wants to face Sami Zayn. The question is, will we see 2 separate singles matches, or will we perhaps even see a triple threat match between these 3 men in the near future? Sami Zayn. It has been a rough time for this man, but it's so great to see him finally back on the blue brand, doing what he does best, competing at the top level. A man that, well, could have very easily been the WWE Champion, even right now. But injury cost him, Roman Reigns cost him, and he's on a redemption journey. And tonight he'll get his chance to face Roman Reigns in some kind of capacity in a handicap matchup. Not the ideal match for Sami Zayn, having to team up with AJ Styles, but look, he gets a chance at the Shield, gets a chance to get his hands on Reigns, and we'll see what happens from then on. Sami Zayn will be very much so tested tonight. We still don't know if he's 100% cleared, 100% healthy after all the nagging injuries and being banged up by Roman Reigns all those months ago. But Sami Zayn gets a chance to shake off some of the cobwebs here tonight, get himself back in fighting condition. And he's going to have to be ready because tonight he faces the dominant Shield. Well, there's not many teams better than the Shield in Universe Mode history, former tag team champions, but they're currently a team that has the Money in the Bank briefcase with Seth Rollins, but that's it. No WWE Championship, no US title, no tag titles. That's a bit odd to see the Shield without a lot of gold around their waist. But they do have the backup plan. They do have that insurance plan of Seth Rollins with the Money in the Bank briefcase. The question will be, when do they want to use it? Looks to me that Roman Reigns wants to win back the championship, wants to get an opportunity at AJ Styles himself. So will Seth Rollins wait? Will Seth Rollins even give his briefcase to Roman Reigns to help Roman Reigns cash in the future? That is going to be a whole nother beast that we're going to have to try and deal with in the near future. I don't know what Rollins will do with the Money in the Bank briefcase. We do know he has it, and he has all the options in the world. We know Samoa Joe's over on Raw. He's got the Universal Championship. Rollins has got plenty of history with him. There's a big possibility he might jump over there. But what we do know is that AJ Styles is currently the WWE Championship. He's in the ring right now with Dean Ambrose of The Shield. And Styles is a wanted man. Everybody in this match wants AJ Styles as WWE Championship, even Ambrose, even Rollins, and of course, especially Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. So it is a very interesting situation right now in the SmackDown brand. You've got guys like Bray Wyatt also having their eyes on it. Rey Mysterio's got his eyes set on it as well. And Bobby Lashley, to be fair, he should have his eyes on it as well after the win over AJ last week. As a driver there by Ambrose, and the head of AJ Styles spiked into the canvas. So lots of potential contenders stepping up in the near future for AJ Styles, and we'll see one of them up in action next. Bray Wyatt will take on Rob Van Dam, RVD's first match on SmackDown in a long time. And well, we saw RVD at Backlash, but we didn't actually get to see him tag into the matchup, which was very disappointing. And RVD wasn't exactly thrilled that he didn't get any chance to really get his hands on Bray Wyatt and get back in the ring. So he wants one more shot at him here tonight. He'll face him in our main event after this matchup. Rollins is in now with Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, a matchup that I've been waiting a long time to see. We've been waiting, wanting to see this matchup between two of the absolute best. And we thought it was going to happen not too long ago, but it just has to be the case. We just haven't quite seen it in a one-on-one capacity. We've seen snippets of it here in tag team matches, but Rollins has said he's been very vocal about AJ Styles and his feelings towards AJ and how he doesn't believe AJ Styles is the best in the world. He doesn't believe AJ Styles is as good as everyone's, pays him out to be. And AJ Styles has had some words about Seth Rollins. AJ Styles has said that Seth Rollins basically sold out. He was a guy that, well, everyone respected. Everyone had all the respect in the world for Seth. Everyone felt as though Seth Rollins was a stand-up guy, was a great champion, and he threw it all away in AJ Styles' opinion to join the Shield. So there is a bit of bad blood between AJ and Seth, and we'll see a bit of that in action right now in this handicap match. Of course, the reason why it's a handicap match, outnumbered. Simple as that. Who else is going to be there? Bobby Lashley, well, he could have been involved here tonight, but AJ Styles and Sami Zayn never asked him. And that obviously means that AJ not very happy that he lost the US title after winning it and becoming a dual champion, not lasting too long with the two championship belts. That would have frustrated him quite dearly, and obviously not happy to have Lashley on his team here tonight. Knee into AJ does Seth Rollins. And the Shield look pretty comfortable so far, knowing they've got the advantage. Frequent tags in and out is going to be the name of the game, as Rollins went for the frog splash, couldn't quite find it as AJ Styles able to get the knees up, and now the forearm. Here comes another. And Styles looking to get himself back into it. Oh, yep, that'll do. The Pele kick over the top, the overhead kick landing right on the noggin of Seth Rollins, and now Seth is in a bit of danger. Elbow there by Seth onto AJ. And now Seth Rollins hit with the suplex there. And again AJ Styles showing us why he is phenomenal right now. And Sami Zayn, does he want in on this matchup? No, AJ's going to go over the ropes here. He might look to fly. Rollins just getting to his feet though in time. Seth Rollins is as prolific as it gets here in Universe Mode. 3-time World Champion, Universal Champion, W Champion. He's done it all, really. US Champion as well. I think all he has to do is become Intercontinental Champion, and he has truly done it all. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong brand at the moment to do that, but Rollins spent many years over on Raw, finally coming over to SmackDown and really looking to prove his worth on a new brand, a new home. And there is the big ripcord knee. That might be all for AJ. Seth Rollins, a man with 119 victories, the most wins in Universe Mode history, looking to make 120 right here with a curb stomp. Will that be all? AJ's down. Sami breaks it up. The most prolific star in Universe Mode history, and he's got the second most prolific in Roman Reigns by his side. Rollins on fire right now. Styles hanging on for dear life. The Shield is certainly on their game here tonight. They are really, really performing well. Styles can't even get out of the ring at the moment. Another overhead kick. And this is good. This is very impressive at the moment from the Shield as AJ trying his best to fend off Reigns. And nicely done there with a back suplex. But meanwhile, whilst all this is happening, a tag has been made. Well, that is the advantage you've got in a handicap match. Styles is dealing with Reigns, and Rollins could just tag in Ambrose, no worries. No repercussions at all. No one to even attempt to stop that tag from happening. And that is the beauty of having the extra man in the match. Brainbuster there is Ambrose meeting the canvas head on. And now chops the knee. AJ Styles, can he finally get himself back into this one? And AJ will tag in Zayn. So Sami's back. He gets a chance to be in the ring here tonight and a chance to get his hands on the Shield, starting with Dean Ambrose. We saw him get a win a couple of weeks ago to get himself back going. Sami Zayn's got a lot to prove. He could truly be a top guy here on the SmackDown brand if he can figure out a way to string together some victories, overcome all his issues, and come back with the same intensity, with the same will to win that he had before the injuries took place. The fans still heavily support Sami, which is all I think he needs to get him through this rough patch. Sami with a kick. He's got no one to tag at the moment. AJ Styles, he's a bit sore after the initial exchange. Not exactly the best run that he's had in a tag team match, but still plenty of work to be done here by the Shield now with a fresh man of Sami Zayn. I get the feeling this match will probably go the distance here with two of the best combinations of teams you could gather. The Shield are amazing, and AJ Styles and Sami Zayn, you know, you talk about top contenders for the WWE Championship. They have to be right up there. AJ obviously is the champion right now. Sami Zayn might be the #1 contender, or very, very close to being it. Front face lock now by Ambrose. And Ambrose has had some losses in recent times. Hasn't quite been on a roll that we normally see from Dean, being a former WWE champion in his own right. Ambrose, this is classic D on display, with a clothesline, and Sami goes down. Dean Ambrose just staying above 500 here in Universe Mode with 90 wins, 84 losses. So he has his purple patches where he's brilliant, he has these patches where he's poor. And you've got to say the last 18 months for Dean has been relatively poor. Yes, he's won a US title in between all that, but hasn't been at his best. The Shield has been able to get the flame going again for Dean. It's no longer a spark, it's a well-lit flame, and Ambrose trying to get his career back on track. But Dean, no doubt about it, he is currently playing not second fiddle, third fiddle to both Rollins and Reigns. Quite clearly, Rollins and Reigns is a good couple of steps ahead of him at the moment in terms of the rankings, in terms of their progression in their career. Ambrose at one point was the better out of the three, but now Ambrose has slipped away and the other two have stepped up, and Dean trying to recover and get back to where he was. The car crusher right now. Dean able to find a counter and stays back into it. Styles goes down. Ambrose has a chance to take advantage of a wounded AJ. That initial exchange, the opening stint for AJ, did not go well at all. Hit with a ripcord knee and the curb stomp. AJ will still be feeling the effects from that one. And now AJ trying to get things back into his team's favor. Lining up Ambrose now. Is he going to be able to find the phenomenal forearm? He's going for it. He gets it. The phenomenal forearm. Will this be all for Dean? The hook of the leg. Reigns will get there and break it up. No surprise. We're going to see plenty of that, I feel. As this match goes the distance, it will truly be about stamina and will truly be about fatigue. Who can get in the ring? Who can still break the counts? And who can survive in the one-on-one exchanges inside the middle? Styles with a boot there to Ambrose, and now working away on the arm. AJ Styles, the WWE champion for a reason. He is at the top of his game. He spent months and months and months from the Elimination Chamber all the way till, of course, Backlash. He was not eligible to compete for the WWE Championship. He had to win a match, the Shield versus the Club at SummerSlam. And of course, the Club, well, they've got their own issues with the bar at the moment in the tag team division. They're worried about that. As the tag could be made. Yes, Sami Zayn is in. Zayn back in with a drop kick. The Club, well, they helped AJ Styles get his chance to win another WWE Championship at Backlash. Now the question is, can AJ Styles defend it? That's the hard task. Fastlane coming up next weekend right here on BrendenPlayz live over on Twitch. And we'll see the best of the best go at it on Raw, and we'll find out whether Samoa Joe can successfully hang on to his Universal Championship. Now Ambrose over the top of the rope here. And a right hand by Sami Zayn. Nicely executed there by Zayn. And now AJ Styles Watch on. He might look to get himself involved here to help out Sami Zayn and try and create a bit of a handicap scenario for himself. Won't happen though, as Ambrose with the right hand trying to fight back here on Sami. Countouts will apply. Referee will have to keep an eye on that. And make sure they get back in the ring relatively soon. Sami has a hold of Dean against the barricade. And Sami with some right hands, crunching the skull of Dean Ambrose in the process. The count's growing at the moment. We've got to get back in the ring. Count of 6, I believe. And Ambrose realizes, so does Sami Zayn. Back inside now, broken up. And here we go again. Sami Zayn to the corner. And we're going to see a tag. No, missed out there. Sami able to make sure of it. And now Zayn will drive Ambrose into the corner. Now, Sami! Exploder! Into the corner. That's more like it from Sami Zayn, showing us his ability right now. And this is why he's as good as he is. Sami Zayn, yes, some rust is got to be there. It's been a while since he's competed at the top level, but Sami is on his way back. It will be a tremendous story if Sami can come back from the injuries, somehow come back from all the trials and tribulations to win the WWE Championship from AJ Styles in the near future. It would be phenomenal, no pun intended. It would just truly be special and amazing. But the question will be, will Roman Reigns stand in the way of Sami Zayn once again? Ambrose. Now, grab the leg of Sami. Oh! Into the fisherman suplex. And now Roman will grab the tag. And Roman Reigns, what will he do now? A chance to get his hands on Sami Zayn. Last time this happened, it was never good. Sami Zayn beat the living hell out of Reigns at Backlash. We know that. Reigns was hurt badly in that exchange. Sami Zayn even putting Roman Reigns through a table after jumping off the top of the rope. And Reigns, you know, is going to want some revenge here. Reigns was beaten by Sami Zayn all those months ago, but it was removed. It was erased from the record books, pretending that it never happened because of Zayn's injury. And now the Koji clutch. Will this be all? Reigns got nowhere to go. Oh, wow, what a stiff elbow shot right to the jaw. Sami Zayn, is his jaw made of glass? We're about to find out. Can he get up from that? Because that was a really harsh shot. And Sami Zayn may have a broken jaw because of it. Now Reigns, oh no, picks him up, powerbomb. The powerhouse of Reigns on display, and it's Roman trying to get his team back in control. Zayn met with another one. Reigns with some tremendous power. Now trying to keep Zayn grounded here. Roman Reigns trying to make sure that Sami can't get back to his feet and use his speed. Speaking of, Roman Reigns to the clothesline. Sami's in a bit of trouble here. Now Reigns, is he going to go for a third powerbomb? Sit out powerbomb by Reigns. That could be all. Oh, is he going to do it again? Roman Reigns, another powerbomb. Well, he knows Sami's had rib issues. Broken ribs has been a major issue for Zayn. Reigns trying to work on them again. Now, with the right hands, Reigns gets Sami up. Roman Reigns, spear! Reigns with the spear. Sami is hurt. And he'll drag Sami towards the center of the ring. He'll hook the leg. AJ trying to get in. Won't happen. Rollins takes care of him. And the Shield win. The Shield, they win the handicap match. The numbers game, too much for Sami and AJ to handle. And Roman Reigns, just too good. Reigns with the spear. The Shield gave it everything they had tonight, as did AJ and Sami. Well, what we found out is that the Shield is still as strong as ever. Roman Reigns gets the one up on Zayn, and perhaps Reigns proves that he is the man to beat in the hunt for the WWE Championship. Sami still has a lot to improve. Sami getting a bit of a wake-up call and a reality check. This is going to be a a hell of a lot harder than Sami Zayn first anticipated. Finally, we get to see this matchup. Bray Wyatt back in action tonight, and he will face the legendary Rob Van Dam. Bray Wyatt has had his issues with Rey Mysterio. We saw it come to a head at Backlash when Bray Wyatt and his followers, the Ascension, teamed up in a losing effort to Booker T, Rob Van Dam, and Rey Mysterio. A 6-man tag team match, and the Legends got the job done. Rey Mysterio was great, Booker T was fantastic. RVD never got tagged into the match, which was very disappointing to see. We're all hoping to see RVD hit the big 5-star frog splash, the rolling thunder, you name it, the coast to coast even. Was hoping to see it all. But on that night, RVD couldn't get a tag in, and we didn't get to see any of that take place. RVD, clearly not happy that he didn't get a chance to be in the match, decided, you know what, I want another opportunity. Put me on SmackDown, give me Bray Wyatt one-on-one, let's do this, let's make this official. And here we are tonight. Bray Wyatt looking for redemption after losing at Backlash. RVD wants to prove that he can still go, and wants to even perhaps try help out Rey Mysterio in his endeavor to try and stop the onslaught that is Bray Wyatt. The Devastator, the dominating Bray, a man that could brainwash a scarecrow. Bray can do it all. He has got it all, Bray. But Rey, well, he got a huge win at Backlash. Rey feels as though he's not done yet. RVD, he would love to try and weaken Bray tonight and make Rey Mysterio's life a little bit easier. Van Dam is here tonight. Great to see RVD back in action in a one-on-one match. And here we go. Bray Wyatt and Rob Van Dam. That's right, RVD one-on-one. Okay, let's do this. RVD will lock up with Bray to start things off, and Van Dam with the early advantage. But Bray Wyatt, never been a world champion here in Universe Mode, and we're starting to hear rumors that that is his ultimate mission, is to win the world championship, become the hero to everybody. Not just the leader to the group that he's got following him around right now, which includes, of course, the Ascension, Zack Ryder, and, well, it was Ty Dillinger. But let's not forget, Bray Wyatt, he actually performed a sacrifice recently on SmackDown, and it looks as though Ty Dillinger is no longer a part of the followers after the Ascension beat the living hell out of him on SmackDown. Dillinger looks as though he's no longer a part of the group. They had to sacrifice some of the dead weight. Bray Wyatt has made the assessment that Ty Dillinger no longer belongs in the group, and he's bringing the rest of them down. So Bray Wyatt can cut anyone at any time just like that. Well, I kind of worry about Zack Ryder. He hasn't exactly set the world on fire since joining the group. The Ascension, they've been pretty solid. I think the Ascension have really rebounded and come back quite well, but Ty Dillinger clearly not doing enough for Bray Wyatt and his standards. And Bray Wyatt, I think, wanted to make a bit of a statement. You know, make a bit of a point that if you mess with Bray, if you don't do what's asked of you, well, you're going to get hurt, and hurt badly. And we're hearing that Ty Dillinger, he'll be out of action for an extended period of time thanks to the Ascension beatdown. So that's not good at all for Ty Dillinger, who really needed it to kind of rebound after having a real tough year. And I don't know if Ty Dillinger will be ever able to return back to his best, or we'll ever see him again. Now, I hope we do, but if we don't, Dillinger certainly put up a big fight here, as we're hearing that his contract on SmackDown was due to expire in the near future. And I think Bray Wyatt has made up Edge's mind for him, and pretty much stating, hey, don't worry about this guy, he's not worth the time, as Bray with a big time slam. Rob Van Dam has had some classic moments in Universe Mode in the past, including a big ladder match with Brock Lesnar, part of the tag team with Sheamus as part of Celtic Thunder, winning tag team championship gold with Sheamus. RVD has had some great moments, and he's truly been a real star at one point, a real main event top guy, until of course he was gone and no longer a part of the regular roster, which was a real shame. I think RVD probably still had a little bit more to give, but RVD was moved on, and Van Dam still working away in the independent scene every now and then, taking the occasional match, but for the most part his career well and truly wrapped up, but still remains in pretty good shape, which is why he's looking pretty good at the moment, quite competitive against Bray Wyatt. RVD at the moment's got Bray and outside the ring through the ropes. Oh, is he going to do it? RVD over the top, lands down on Bray, flying through the air and somersaulting onto Bray Wyatt. RVD, well, I tell you what, he's still got it, that's for sure. RVD showing us he can still fly. He's got the spring on the step, and Van Dam impressing once again. Well, I was going to bring up RVD's win-loss record, but we might not say that because it's not exactly the best win-loss record you ever see. And after seeing that move from Van Dam, I think we'll do him a bit of service and we'll leave that one alone. But RVD looking pretty impressive right now, despite the fact that in his Universe Mode career, not exactly the greatest of records. But as I said, a former tag team champion, been to the big dance before, he's had title matches in the past. RVD looking to have one big performance left. And so far, he's showing us that perhaps he may have that performance still in the tank. Bray Wyatt looking to prove a point, beat Van Dam here tonight, and perhaps get ready to face Rey Mysterio again, who's searching for redemption after his embarrassing loss at SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt beating Rey Mysterio really, really badly in just a matter of minutes. But Rey Mysterio came back, beat him at Backlash, as we said, and Bray, clearly that loss got to him, sacrificing Dillinger. Things have not been going well for Bray. He's frustrated, and clearly RVD might be the target here tonight for Bray. But at the moment, Van Dam giving him a world of hurt. Rolls through with a rolling senton. RVD certainly making Bray Wyatt's life very difficult so far tonight. Van Dam back to his feet now. Bray Wyatt. Here we go! Uranagi! Bray Wyatt might end it all here. Here's the cover. This'll be all. No! Van Dam still has some life left in him with a kick out. Alright, Van Dam. He's in a bit of trouble though. Bray Wyatt setting him up. RVD, can he keep fighting? Van Dam! Oh, the Sister Abigail! Hooks the leg. Bray's got the ropes. Bray Wyatt! Well, I'm not sure if that will help him, but his hand was on the ropes. Referee thought it was okay. I guess we'll have to live with it. But the Sister Abigail defeats RVD, who, to be honest, showed no signs of even kicking out. Bray Wyatt will get the job done here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Van Dam, well, that's the moment I thought RVD was going to win this thing. I thought we were going to see a huge upset when Van Dam was flying through the air. But Bray Wyatt, too good, able to find a way, hit the Uranagi, that didn't work. But then followed up quickly with the Sister Abigail. That got the job done. Bray Wyatt, here it was, the Uranagi, boom! Down goes Van Dam. Thought for a moment that was going to be it right there. RVD good enough to kick out, fortunately. But Bray followed it up with a Sister Abigail. No way was RVD kicking out of that. Bray Wyatt picks up a crucial victory. His quest to be the world champion, his quest to be the leader of the world is certainly in full force. Rey Mysterio has been his first victim, but Rey is back and wants redemption. And this issue between the two just won't end. As, oh, speaking of, Bray Wyatt, watch out, Rey Mysterio's here. Here comes Rey with a drop kick. Rey Mysterio's here, and he's seen enough. Van Dam was beaten tonight, and Rey gonna make sure that RVD not further attacked here. Rey up top. Oh, drops the leg right down to the chin and the throat of Bray Wyatt. Rey Mysterio looking good at the moment. Rey Mysterio gonna drive Bray right into the corner now. Rey looking for some redemption. He's sick to death of getting beaten up by Bray. It's been happening week after week. Rey looking to get a bit of redemption of his own as he targets the leg there of Bray. The knee now of Bray's hurting. And Bray's chances of getting back to his feet might be quite limited right now. Rey Mysterio in complete control with a double foot stomp right there. And now Rey falls up with a big kick. Bray Wyatt is hurting badly. Rey! Here we go! Bray Wyatt on the ropes! Mysterio! 6-1-9! Rey Mysterio now gets ready to fly over the top with another leg drop. Mysterio heads to the top rope. Bray Wyatt in position. Here comes Ray. Frog splash. That one's for RVD. The 5-star frog splash lands down on Bray. And Rey Mysterio sends one last big message to Bray Wyatt. Ray has been wanting to do this for a long time. And these two men, their issues are far from over yet. Rey Mysterio sends the ultimate statement. And Rey Mysterio getting ready, perhaps to face Bray Wyatt once and for all, one-on-one, fair and square. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode, as Ray continues to, well, taunt Bray and remind him who he is. Fastlane is coming away next on Universe Mode after NXT. You don't want to miss this one, including the big clash. Samoa Joe defends the Universal Championship against Drew McIntyre. Rude and Cena, Orton and Strowman inside a steel cage, and plenty more where that came from. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Check out the description down below to see all of your Fastlane coverage. Of course, our Discord is there as well. The wins and losses page. If you ever wanted to know who's got the most wins in Universe Mode history, you can see it now in the description down below, and much, much more. See it all on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.